What's going on, Yakuza fans? Deacon from Yakuza Fan here, and today I am playing Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, in English. Oh, there's that beautiful SEGA blung sound. If anyone doesn't know the backstory behind that change of sound, go and check out the video SEGA put up from Japan where, okay, this is going to get tangent-y right away here. It's Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. Freaking great. Basically, SEGA used some kind of technology to look at people's eyes when something surprising or stimulating happened, and every time, and when the iris of the eye would enlarge because of surprise, and then they took that that movement and converted it to a sound, which what you're hearing when that SEGA thing goes bling is the sound of surprise as measured through some kind of I don't know, ocular register. It's a crazy technology, and I love the whole thought process behind it. It's a very SEGA thing to do. Turns out my DualShock battery is low, so that's going to be something I'll have to deal with later, I'm sure. But anyway, let's check it out. So I've already started Yakuza 6. I'm playing through it for review, but just to jump right in, I'm going to start a new game, and we can kind of go through the intro here. There's Kazuma Kiryu. He looks freaking fantastic. Like, the Dragon Engine still looks good. And I've got to say, playing through this now, I really get a renewed sense of interest in it. Like, I've played it before in Japanese. I kind of know where the story's going, but playing it now with maybe a little bit lower expectations, and coming off like Kiwami 2, Yakuza 0 in English, even Hokuto Gotoku, it's, I don't know, I've got a little bit more of a nostalgic feeling for this, and I don't know why that is. But anyway, let's start a new game here. We will just throw it on normal, and new save data. No one look at those saves. No one needs to get any spoilers from my save data. Okay, we'll use an autosave. Perfect. So this is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places, and events, and oh, never mind, too slow. Now, I don't remember. I think that they might have added these in the loading screens. I don't recall if this is in the original Yakuza 6. I like it. I love having stuff to do in the loading screens. Otherwise, you've just got that little like ball in the corner and nothing's happening. So it's a nice little change that I actually do appreciate. So, bravo. What you're watching now is pretty much what was in the Japanese demo, and I'm going to go up to where the Japanese demo ended. So probably about a 30-minute video or so. It's really not a long introduction. The English demo is coming out this Tuesday, so you know, that's February 28th, I believe. So everyone needs to check that out. If it's anything like the Japanese demo, it's going to be nearly 50 gigs in size. I hope they managed to bring that file size down, because that was ridiculous. So here we have a new introduction to Kazuma Kiryu. He's laid back, like he doesn't even have his coat on in this introduction, which I think is a really great idea to show you that he's kind of changed. Now, right away, the watch that Kiryu is wearing is a tie-in product, and it is one of the things I love. His idle animation is to look down, pull his sleeve up, and look at the watch. I love this intro, but when the reveal happens, it feels very silly. I will say, from my time with Yakuza 6, the best part of it is the supporting cast. Like, the sense of small-town Yakuza family that this game gives off is really good. It's super strong. I would like to retire in a town like Onomichi. There's all the Onomichi cats. Again, the new town of Onimichi is based off a real-world location. Basically, they've taken all of the big landmarks and touristy stuff and condensed it into one small like town location for the game. But just about everything in the town is based on a real place. And as you guys can see, the Dragon Engine looks fantastic. Except for those Windows textures, that looks like garbage. Music, fantastic. You feel it kicking off. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah. Okay, so tutorial stuff. Keep your guard up. Perfect. Wait for him to attack and then dodge. There we go. So this is just all your basic tutorial stuff. There we go. So they've kind of dumbed down the system this time. They've gotten rid of the... oh, dang. They've gotten rid of fighting styles and just kind of streamlined the whole system. Whoa. I do wish that there was maybe a little bit more to this. Man, I cannot land this double finisher. There we go. Nope. I don't know why I can't land this double finisher. Here we go. Okay, let's get a heat action going on here. Okay, it's not going so well. Oh, okay, and then extreme heat. So this is the gimmick this time. You pop into heat mode, you kick the crap out of your enemies, and you can just keep wailing on them while they're in the ground. And the heat actions just kind of pop off as you're fighting. They really streamlined the system, and I don't know if that's to bring in new players or if it's just because the way the Dragon Engine was kind of programmed. Like, it was still kind of in development when this game was put out. As we go around Kamurocho in a few minutes here, you can see that there are bits missing that really shouldn't be. It is very versatile, it's very fluid. Another one of the great things about the Dragon Engine is everything has its own center of gravity. Like, they've gone that far where every single item has a mass and has a center of gravity. This guy's cool. Oh, it's so good. What a good line. So when they were putting Yakuza 6 together, they kind of had like the guiding philosophy of make it like a movie. So they've really gone the extra way with like the camera angles and the voice acting. Like, I think this is the only Yakuza game I can think of where every single thing is voiced. All the sub-stories are voiced, every cutscene, like even the weird transitions are voiced. This is a great scene as well, because for a split second you think like it's cocaine, and then it's like, what the hell's he doing? They really try to get you with the misdirection, and if no one's played this before, you'll find out what he's doing in just a moment. And anyone that has kids will recognize it instantly. So, there's a little baby. Kiryu has to take care of him. He is one of my yeah. He is one of my favorite parts of this game. Haruto is one of the coolest. So here we have a little bit of a flashback to Yakuza 5. I love the way that they use all the original cutscene. Everyone just looks like garbage in the Yakuza 5 engine. Especially like NPCs look like absolute trash. Look at his legs. Go back and look at his legs on the ground. Haruka, probably my favorite character. Go back to that crowd shot. There's at least like 3 people who are the same character model in there. Like standing right next to each other. And this was the one that they deemed okay to use as the cutscene. And if you haven't played Yakuza 5, go play it. It is one of the absolute best games. It's probably my favorite in the series. Fantastic. This scene was always so strange to me. Like, how did she find him? It makes absolutely no sense. Like, why would she be out there by herself? How would she know where he is? And I think that line there, is he dreaming? If you stop and think about it, is he? Because this makes absolutely no sense how she found him. Seriously, if anyone can explain to me how she did, please let me know. And we're back to the Dragon Engine.
Haruka-chan.
Akiyama-san.
There's our sweet boy Akiyama.
Kiryu-san wa daijoubu da. 2週間もすれば退院できるってさ。
そうですか。ありがとうございます。
ああ。それにしてもさっきのステージじゃ思い切ったね。ニュースで何回も流れてる。ただあそこで君が言ったようにはいかないかもしれない。元ヤクザに育てられたアイドルのステージでの引退宣言、その周辺で起きていた東上会や近江連合の構想、テレビの騒ぎで分かってるだろうけど、君と桐生さんが一緒に暮らすには覚悟がいるよ。周りが静かになるまで少し時間がかかる。
ええ。
まあ俺なんかが外野から口出す話じゃないか。 君らならきっと大丈夫。乗り越えられるさ。
はい。秋山さんには本当にいろいろ助けてもらって。そういえばお仕事の方はいいんですか？
町金の社長つってもうちは秘書がしっかりしてるから。
Bring back Hana-chan, SEGA.
俺がフラフラしてても大丈夫なんだ。気にしないで。
She's the best.
はるかちゃんは桐生さんが良くなったら沖縄のあの養護施
Does
設。
Kiryu look smaller than usual in that shot? Am I crazy? Morning Glory is the original Japanese name for the Sunflower Orphanage or Sunshine Orphanage, or whatever the hell it was. They decided to go back and change the name back to its original name, even though it has that kind of weird connotation in the West.
そっか。じゃあカムロ町もまた寂しくなるな。
There's that boy Saejima and Majima. Look absolutely awesome in the Dragon Engine, especially Majima. Oh man.
俺に言うやろ。あ？脱獄で捕まんのはこれで2回目やな。
話が早くて助かるな。酌量の余地はある。冴島隊がおとなしくしろ。
ジタバタする気なんかあらへん。
Man, the character model for Date looks great.
なんで兄弟ばっかりこんな目に遭うんや。ええんや。後のことは頼んだで、兄弟。お前らが登場会でごとごとの後始末しとる間、俺は無所で楽させてもらう。
それから桐生一馬の病室はそこだな。
何やと？
警視庁のものです。どうかそのままで。桐生一馬をカムロ町での暴行傷害並びに器物破損の容疑で逮捕します。
I know I'm being kind of quiet here, guys. I'm just soaking it in. This is fantastic. You guys can just skip ahead to the end of this cutscene if you want to see me running around. See, look at that. I love like little snippets like this that kind of get you a little bit more knowledge about the world. I think it's a really great addition. Again, I can't remember whether they were in the original or if this is new for the English release. Either way, I love it.
警察は元登場会会長桐生一馬容疑者を事件の首謀者として逮捕しました。
You see what I mean? We've changed animation styles again. I can now press X to go forward, but the whole thing is still completely voice acted.
パフォーマンス？
抗争を引き起こしたのは間違いなく近江連合なんだが、世間から見りゃ近江も登場会もヤクザに変わりねえ。登場会関係者からも逮捕して両成敗にしねえと世間を納得させられねえんだと。まあ警視庁もちゃんと仕事してるってアピールだ。
確かに桐生さんは登場会の元4代目です。けど今回の構想を収めるのに一番体張ったのもあの人だ。
So I'm at the point now where I think I'm just going to start skipping forward a little bit, just because this is going to take a while to get through. A lot of the intro of this game is just cutscene, and maybe I'll upload this separately. We'll see, but I'm just gonna skip ahead here.
警視庁のせっかく終わったヤクザの上の首がいくつあった。
だからって引退
登場会の4代目桐生一馬ってな。
I'll leave it on screen for a second so you guys can, you know, if you want to keep up with it. So basically they're saying that because Kiryu is still the chairman, they want to put him away. Just to kind of make up for the events of Yakuza 5, someone needs to take the fall, so they're going to put Kiryu away. They said that basically with a good lawyer, Kiryu will probably get off without even having any jail time. So it's not like it's a huge deal. And now we walk right into a dream sequence. I must still be alive if they're here with me. Because if he knows that these characters aren't dead, so he must still be here. But here we are in Okinawa. I love that they brought this location back just for like a brief cameo. Like you can tell that all of that background up there is basically just like a flat JPEG. Like there is nothing going on here. And you can't run, you can't really do anything. You just kind of, you can walk around. I don't even think there's anything to explore here. Look, when you go too far, look, it just starts to close off. Like there's just nothing really here. It's a cool little dream sequence bit. I really wish that I hadn't looked over here now, because now I have to walk the whole way back. Anyway, so this is all of the important people in Kiryu's life. You get to have like a... If you've never played the game before, or you want to kind of catch up on who all these people are... And like I said, everything is voice acted. And it's so cool. And then, of course, best girl Haruka over here. Uncle Kaz is one of those things that I'm so glad that they've kept. That's been something from every single Yakuza game. And it just... It's not a direct translation, but I think it is the best translation. It's so cute, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, so you can go through here, you can get a sense of everyone. Here is the orphans. Here's another cool thing about Yakuza 6. If you go into first-person mode, you can actually walk around like this. And check it out, their heads will, like, they'll turn to follow you. It's fantastic. Like, you actually have agency here. Anyway, we're not going to stick around. If you guys want to learn more about Kazuma Kiryu's past, I say go play all the other games in the series. And then we'll head back into the light. So we're waking up. We're still in the hospital. Daigo Dojima's here. You know something's wrong when Daigo's here. He's in a wheelchair. And again, in any other game, this wouldn't be voice acted. Without a chairman in 2006, the Tojo clan... Aww.
噂ってのは他でもありません。桐生さんが無所に入るって話です。弁護士立てていくらでも避けようがあるのに、なんでそうしないんですか？家族のところに。
So basically, he's saying, if you had a lawyer, you wouldn't go to prison. But Kiryu's decided, the hell with it. I'm gonna go and do my time. That way everything's going to settle down. I'm going to walk out of prison a clean man. Nothing's going to get in my way of having a peaceful life. Like, I want to wash away my sins. I want to disassociate myself with the clan. I don't want people following me around with cameras and making life hell for me and Haruka and the orphanage. Because everyone knows who he is now. And... like, there are specific, like, Yakuza-based tabloids in Japan that, like, keep tabs on every single person of importance within the family. Whenever there's, like, a leadership change, it's reported on. The one thing that I don't like is it feels a little selfish. I almost feel like it would be better if you wanted to live a peaceful life to just disappear for a few years instead of go to prison. I don't know how I feel about this decision, because, like, Haruka's, I want to say 16? So by the time he gets out, she's going to be at least 18. Like, she's going to be a fully grown woman, like... you know, she's going to have her own life. It just seems... a very weird way of thinking. I must say, we're nearly 30 minutes in and we're still in cutscene. We've had one fight. that clean-shaven Kiryu?
はるか、よく来てくれたな。変わりないか。
そんなにすぐは何も変わらないよ。朝顔も相変わらずみんな元気にしてる。
そうか、ならよかった。
本当はみんなもおじさんに会いたがってるんだけど、沖縄からだとさすがにお金かかるから。沖縄の人たちはみんなよくしてくれてる。だから何も心配しないで。
So of course that's the orphans that you saw on the
マ
beach
スコミ
earlier.
に追われたりはしてないか。
たまにそういう人も来るけど大丈夫。
すまないな、はるか。今の俺には何もしてやれないが、仮釈が出ればあと3年くらいで出られると思う。
それでも3年。
俺はこんな俺のことを家族と呼んでくれたお前
You
に
can tell we've gone into like another weird kind of cutscene because I've lost the ability to skip.
こっから先の3年はそのための時間だ。どうかしたか。
That's such a long time.
私は
Like, did,
芸能界に入って
I feel like this is one of the most selfish decisions that Kiryu ever made. Like, I think he made it for pragmatic reasons. I just
芸
don't
能
agree
界に
with
入
it.
ったことを後悔してるんじゃないの。その逆だよ。おじさんを家族って呼べなかったあの時間があったから。
And you can hear the music. Like, it's
私は
they really have made this more like a film.
初めておじさんのことを家族なんだ
There's
って
such weird production values in this
心
game.
から思えた。それまではおじさんと一緒にいることがずっと当たり前だったから、まだ子供だったから深く考えたことがなかった。だから今おじさんと一緒に暮らせなくても頑張っていける。おじさんと私がどんなに離れていても家族だって心に刻むことができたから。今日はそれを言いに来たんだ。また一緒に暮らし始めたらもう恥ずかしくてこんな風に言えないもん。
Again, 3 years from now. That's insane. Chimpera, a word that translates roughly to punk, used to describe low-level Yakuza.
ほらできたよ。ちょっとテーブルの上片付けて。
カージ、こんなとこに漫画置くなよ。
泉、コップとお水用意して。
Remember there was a great story when they were first putting Yakuza 6 together, and Nagoshi was telling everyone, hey, I want you guys to remodel all of the orphans in the Yakuza engine. And the staff was so mad because they thought that they were done with them. Like, what? We don't need to worry about them anymore. Like, nobody really liked the orphan part of Yakuza 3. And so they just had this bit where the staff was like, are you serious? We have to remodel all of them? And Nagoshi's like, yes, all of them. And again, it's just a very sweet moment. Like, this whole part of Yakuza 3 was one of my favorite parts of the game.
ご飯だけならね。
俺今日はおかわりいらない。この後大城と筋トレする約束してきた。
おじさん、刑務所から帰ってきたら驚くね。みつお兄ちゃんがプロ野球に入るかもって。
バカ、気が早すぎだよ。まだ中学生なんだから。
でも野球推薦の話が来るなんて、みつお頑張ったんだ。
前はコージが教えてやってたのに、いつの間にか立場逆転だもんな。
うっさい。
まだ本決まりじゃないし、他にも候補はいるから、勉強の成績とか家のこととか、なんかいろいろ審査はあるんだって。
家のことって それじゃうちってやばくね？あ、
バカ。
いやでも実際さ。
大丈夫だって。俺が朝顔の子供ってことはみんな知ってんだから。その上で来た話なんだ。だからもし話がポシャったとしても、それは俺の力不足ってことだからさ。
So you can already see the cracks are kind of forming. Like the kids want a better life, but because Kiryu's Yakuza ties with Haruka living there and she's announced that, you know, she's the daughter of a Yakuza, it's hard to separate yourself from that. And, you know, civilians want to separate themselves from the Yakuza as much as possible. They don't want their names in the tabloids. And Haruka's looking at her phone. There's been paparazzi here. They're taking photos of Haruka, posting them online. Like, she can't have the life that she wants. See, you can, like, right there in the subtitles. Like, they're calling Morning Glory a Yakuza safe house. Also, Japan's weird ideas about censorship is insane. Just throw a black bar over their eyes. Good enough. What happened to good old face pixelization? So, did it actually say how long Kiryu's been in prison for at this point? Like, I feel like this is like just after she got back. Now, when the hell was this photo taken? Because she was just reading it online. And then in today's tabloids or yesterday's tabloids? Like, does the Japanese media cycle work that slowly?
他のみんなにも何かのチャンスが来たとして、私のせいでそれを潰すことになったら耐えられない。私は世の中を甘く見てたんだと思う。
I never realized how harsh life can be.
それをよく分かってたから、きっと刑務所に行ったの。だからって、お姉ちゃんはここを出てどうするの？どこに行くの？しばらくはおじさんのそばにいようと思ってる。いつまで？おじさんが帰ってくるのまだ何年も先でしょ？おじさんはお姉ちゃんが朝顔出るって知ってるの？
This is one of my favorite scenes.
全部私が自分で決めたことだから。じゃあ私からおじさんに
And they did kind of show this in Yakuza 5 with her outfit, but her adult outfit, she's wearing like the same outfit that Kiryu wears, except like with the white hoodie. It's so well done, like just to show that she's his daughter. I absolutely love the costume design in this. Is it costume design with a video game? Character design? I don't know. Like, she knows that she's not coming back. So, if I recall, this is supposed to be one of the licensed songs. They've swapped it out, obviously. It's a bit of a shame. I think the licensed song was a bit better, but as a stand-in, this one's not bad. This comes close to achieving what the licensed song did. And with this like late game title card, it's fantastic. Oh, it's so good. So good. We're going on 36 minutes and we still haven't had a proper fight or a proper explore. We've had one tutorial fight. So I love the idea that they give you a tutorial on how to fight and then make you wait 25 minutes before they put you in another one. It's like, you better remember this shit. It'll be important about 25 minutes from now. Tanamura's not doing his job. Hey, can anyone let me know what happened to Tanamura? Like, last seen in Yakuza 4, did he get promoted or transferred? Like, what happened to him? Did he take off for adventures around Asia with Nair? Is that what happened? I honestly don't remember. That looks awesome. Although they've used the same particle effects they used for Kiryu's heat mode, they just made them yellow. Gentlemen, to evil. This is so silly. It's so menacing. This looks like something that should be in like Dead Souls, right before they bring back zombies. Chapter 1, The Price of Freedom. In Okinawa, looking fantastic. And the orphans haven't aged a day since that time 3 years ago. They went to all this effort to create larger character models, and then everyone just looks the same. Oh, Taichi, you're the coolest. Remember when we had to like practice wrestling with him in Yakuza 3? What a good ass video game. This has got me in the mood to go back to Yakuza 3. Too goddamn long, Kiryu.
はるか出かけてるのか。
え、何言ってるのおじさん。だってはるかお姉ちゃんおじさんのそばに住んでるって。
ん？そうだよ、そういう話だったよな。そうだろ、綾子姉ちゃん。
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。はるかお姉ちゃんが朝顔を出て行ったのは3年前。最初は電話くれてたけど、1年くらい前からは全然来なくなった。お姉ちゃんから連絡がなくなっておかしいとは思ってたんだけど、おじさんのそばにいるって言ってたから。
はるか姉ちゃんにもう一回電話しなよ、今すぐ。
Yeah, just call her cell.
連絡はいつもはるかお姉ちゃんから公衆電話でかかってくるだけだったし、携帯は朝顔を出た後すぐ解約したって言ってた。
なんで俺らに何も言ってくれなかったんだよ。いつも姉ちゃんたちは俺らを子供扱いしすぎなんだよ。
That dude's voice actor sounds super familiar.
でもみんなを不安にさせたくなかった。それにもしかしたら本当におじさんと一緒に戻ってくるかもって。
でもなんでだ、なんではるか姉ちゃんが出ていかなきゃいけなかったんだよ。俺たちうまくやれてたろ。は
るかお姉ちゃん、泉たちのこと嫌いになっちゃったの？お姉ちゃんは私たちの重荷になりたくなかったんだよ。
何それ、どういうこと？
So, just to put in perspective, she has been saving this newspaper or this article, this magazine article. First of all, shouts out to the Staminan advertisement on the back. She's been saving this article for 3 years. Just so that she can pull it out at this moment.
今三尾が通っている学校から野球推薦の話があった時、ちょうどこんな記事が出たの。お姉ちゃんは自分のせいで朝顔のみんなが変な目で見られるのに耐えられなかったんだと思う。あの時は特に三尾の進路がどう転ぶかわからなかったし。
なんだよ、それじゃ俺のせいかよ。
Yeah, it's kind of a crappy thing to say.
そうじゃね。お前のせいでもはるかのせいでもね、全部俺のせいだ。
おじさん。
だから俺が必ずはるかを探し出して。
I gotta say, the facial capture technology of the Dragon Engine still looks amazing. Talk to the kids. Oh, you can hear my controller going off. We have tips and texts. Somehow we have a smartphone now. It's never explained, but what we can do with our smartphone, if we press up on the control pad, we get camera mode, and of course with that we can change filters, stuff like that. And if we press triangle, selfie mode, and you can use the D-pad to change Kiryu's expression. You are the worst child. Yeah, okay, here we go. Sad child text. Oh, what a disappointment. Such a disappointment. And you click X. There's the selfie. Bring up the options menu. There it is. And you can just post that straight to Twitter or Facebook or whatever. But very cool. What I also appreciate is they seem to have taken out the restriction of streaming. The original Japanese release, you could not stream this at launch. You had to wait and actually make it like I want to say premium new game before you would be allowed to stream anything. I think that was such a dumb idea. I don't even know whether this is going to be pulled from YouTube or like flagged for copyright. So we're gonna see. Okay, so we gotta go around. We gotta talk to all the kids. Taichi. I'm gonna try and do this as quick as I can. Again, you can go into first person and you can like really explore Yakuza 6. This is probably one of my favorite features that they added. If you hold X, you still get the run. That you can basically first person explore all of the orphanage. I really wish there was like a VR mode for this, where I could just like walk around and explore and just like have this on the like head tracking. If Sega, you guys want to bring out VR mode for Yakuza 6 and make it work with PlayStation VR, that would be appreciated. Hey, there we go, terrific. I had no idea that was a thing. Ha! And let's talk to this student. Okay, I'm trying to remember. We must have talked to everyone. So I'm just going to quickly skip through these. I want to get us to Kamurocho as quickly as possible. Again, we're nearly an hour into this and we're still not in Kamurocho yet, so let's just blast through this. So Kiryu's decided he's going to call a man named Akiyama. Maybe he knows where Haruka is. Oh, why can't I? Oh, jeez. There we go. So, Sky Finance's phone number is out of service. The fact that he remembers his phone number this, like, 3 years later is actually really impressive. Perfect. Like I said, I think we need to talk. We have to talk to all the kids before it'll let us move on. Is there any more? Oh yeah, here we go. Perfect. And then there should be one more over here. There we go. Talk to people 10 times. Then we just got a little experience boost. Okay. All right. Tomorrow we're heading to Kamurocho. So that's, I think, it. You kind of get this little reminiscent moment with the orphans. And you get this kind of this sweet scene where Kiryu gets to say goodbye to them, and I think that as the game is the sign off of Kiryu's adventures, I really appreciate this. Like, they didn't have to do this. They really didn't. Like, all of this could have been taken care of with like a phone call from Kiryu. So, like, getting them to all come together like this is just fantastic. Kamurocho looks absolutely stunning in the Dragon Engine. So the Dragon Engine, there's a few little things that may not be super obvious here. The streets themselves are slightly slanted. You can kind of see it on the left and the right in this shot, so that water will drain from the middle of the streets into the gutters, and instead of pooling in the middle. Again, everything has way better physics than you would expect. And here we are. Akiyama's company, Sky Finance, is on Tenkaichi Street. I should get going. Okay, so here we are. Back in Kamurocho. We've got more tips. Kiryu's got his cell phone. And again, we can pull up the camera. We can go into first person mode. Let's see whether we can get a photo with her. Yeah! And she does a cool pose. I'm trying to remember. Now, here's another little, like a cool little thing. If you come down here, and this is something that I've pointed out before when Yakuza 6 first came out. These little shinies on the ground, they get you a photograph. Okay, so we're gonna pick that up. Okay, and then we're gonna bring up where's our options menu here? So we pick up that. We go here. Here we go. Photo of Yoshinobu Tokugawa. So you might remember him from Riga Gotoku Ishin. He is now, and you find these photos all over the city. If you bring up, if you walk around town with those photos in your inventory, you will feel your controller rumble. When your controller rumbles, that means that you can pull up your camera and take a photo. And sometimes, if you get it just right, you will find a handy ghost hidden around the city. Now, again, you have to find the photos on the ground first, and then you have to find the rumble locations. I want to say there's like 15 ghosts to find. They don't do anything. I don't even think there's a trophy tied to them. It's just something that they put in the game to do with your phone. It is one of the coolest little additions that they don't draw any attention to. There's absolutely no reason for it. I absolutely love it. I want to say there's another photo in here on the stairs. Yeah, you can kind of see it like glowing over there. Eventually you get to come in here and you can grab that photo. There we go, and there's Date. Yeah, okay, you think he would know. You think he'd be keeping tabs on this. When Yakuza 6 first came out, like the very first beta, everyone just commented on how Kiryu didn't really look like an old man. The more you play the game and like look at his face and see like the subtle details, like the wrinkles, stuff like that, it's so much more obvious how much they've aged him up. Like, dude's I think in his 50s in this. Anyway, Date's just letting us know what's been happening since we've been gone. The Chinese mafia is moving in. Majima and Daigo have been arrested. And anyway, the Tojo clan's a mess again. Everything's messed up. Kiryu is basically walking into a hornet's nest. Trying to find Haruka, where the hell's Akiyama, blah 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 blah. If you guys want to watch this, just go back, pause the video. So let's go find Akiyama at Sky Finance. It should be up here. Okay, here's another cool addition to Yakuza 6. So every single item inside of a vending machine now, it gives you boosts. So like, for example, if you drink, what's something good here? Here, the black oolong tea gives you experience obtained in battle. So next time we get into a random battle, if we've drunk this, we will get an EXP boost. So I'm gonna have one of these. Then it appears in Kiryu's hand, and then you drink it there and then. And one of the cool things this is kind of like a weird part of Japanese culture. When you get a drink from a vending machine, you don't really walk around and drink it. You get it from the machine, you drink it right there, and then you throw it immediately into the trash can right next to it. And I find it kind of annoying. I would like to keep it in Kiryu's inventory just in case I need it later. But it is one of those things of like Japanese culture to drink it at the machine, throw it away right away. So I don't know, it's kind of a cool touch. This is just me gushing about Yakuza 6 at this point. I really... Stop, Kiryu. I really love the extra realism they tried to go with in here. Here we go. Sky Finance. Okay, gather info on Akiyama. So, right now, we need to find Akiyama by any means necessary. Importance of regular meals. So, this is just saying, if you go to, like, a restaurant now, where is the best way to... Oh, we can't access our stats yet. You can go to a restaurant, you can eat a meal there, it will fill up Kiryu's stomach and give him a little experience boost. Head back to New Serena. They've tried to make every building, like, have a seamless entrance now. Like that. There's no more loading screen when you go in and out of things. It's only in between towns or cutscenes. There you go. Run into Date, trying to find Akiyama, blah 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 blah. Ask about Haruka. Perfect. And I want to say, if you walk around here, I think there might be another photograph. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe you get it somewhere else later. Oh, we got a package. We got a photo of the kids at Morning Glory. And we got a waistband for Kiryu to wear. Let's just go ahead and equip that now. What the hell? Wait, where is it? I can't do it because you access it via your stats. And away we go. And we're now finally in Kamurocho Another cool thing you'll notice about the city, when they remodeled this in Yakuza 6, everything is now life-size. So the buildings are a little bit taller than you remember. Like, the way they tried to explain it was Kiryu's just coming back to Kamurocho after a few years of being gone, and not everything's... It's like when you go back to somewhere that you've been for a long time, and not everything is exactly the way you picture it. Does that make sense? And because everything's now in the Dragon Engine and everything's seamless, Kiryu needs the ability to, say, walk indoors. So they needed to make the doors the size they would actually be if Kiryu was a real person within the environment. And you can see, whoop, everything is seamless. Come over here. You cannot read the manga, unfortunately. They've got some great stuff on sale over here. We can't send money back to the orphanage this time. Disappointment. Let's move on over this way. But I have nothing but good things to say about the Dragon Engine. I think that it is one of the best additions to the series. Okay, and here we are. Nearly 45 minutes after our tutorial, and that's with rushing through dialogue. We have finally made it to our first battle encounter.